What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're doing a follow-up on our previous Eloise video, because you know Eloise, she was killing it, she was rocking it on Jesus's team. So I've actually been told the originator of this is Groovy style. So Groovy is the one that originally started running a similar lineup to this. It does look like Groovy's, I don't know if this is his actual lineup here, substituting in a Sherlock and a Fiona. I'm not quite sure, but I do know Jesus. I talked to him the other day. He switched up. He was doing some weird testing and stuff. So what you guys saw the other day was not quite it. And of course, this team right here is absolutely awesome. So let's see. What are they using? He sent me what they were actually doing. So basically what's going on here is we have 4 Splendid Crowns and 2 Splendid AMBs. The AMBs are going to be on the Queen and the Carrie, and the Crowns are on Eloise, Asmodel, Ada, and Andrea. They are all V4. So he said, go ahead and refight our team. So I'm thinking we're going to lose. And I think we're going to lose pretty bad. But this is like a grudge match here. Now, the other one I want to look at is Fossey and Hossy's lineup. So Fossey has this very similar team. And I think his other account, Hossy, probably is running the same thing, because I think Jesus still manages them. So yeah, they're all pretty much the same, except, man, look at Hossy's power. 26 million team power. Where was Fossey again? Fossey's at 24. We'll go up against Jesus because he's at 22. Maybe we got a chance at our 18. So we're going to continue running our normal energy feed, and we're going to see how these fights work out. Now, like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to win like any of these fights. That second Andrea was not supposed to be in the lineup. It was something he was testing and tweaking with. I mean, you see how low we get them, very, very low in the first round. But then what starts happening is if we end up killing some of these heroes here, they're just going to heal back up to full. And we're going to be in a rough spot. Right there. Look at the healing going back up. We don't have any actives coming in from our big damage dealers, which means it gives their team time to recover. Andrea got an active in round 1, healing people up. Andrea did go down, so that's going to be a lot of their healing, but I believe the way the team is initially set up is with Eloise having the lowest HP, so that heroes like Sword Flash are going to attack her first. I mean, we might get a W here, actually. No, I mean, maybe. It just depends on this Ada. If this Ada... Oh, the Ada died, so we're not going to take that end of round damage. But there is a recurring Carrie, which could become a problem here. Now, the only chance I have to win here is when... Or to lose, technically, is when Carrie comes up, goes before Asmodel, and gets the shield off, and then have Asmodel wreck her. But, I mean, she looks like she's in a good spot. Yeah, we shouldn't have a problem. So that went pretty optimal for me overall. Usually it is not that great. And I think the big thing is having Eloise not get CC'd by my Jara in round 1. If she gets CC'd by my Jara, then that's where she doesn't have quite as much damage. Like right here, she just got CC'd. That means she's not going to be doing all those counterattacks, killing off our heroes super fast. But just seeing like this lineup looks really, really cool. And honestly, I bet you could substitute this Queen out for like another Eloise or another Carrie. Honestly, a second Carrie might be the best option. Heck, you can even put another Ada in there, maybe. You could put anything. Like that last slot with Queen, I feel like is the utility slot. You could put anybody there. Now, this one's looking a little bit more like the normal fights, how they go. And Ada is the biggest counter besides Amun-Ra. 2 Sword Flash Shia in this meta, so that's why Ada is so strong, and she's such a tanky hero as well. She just absorbs so many hits. I mean, Sword Flash is just gonna die end of round if she doesn't die there. Yeah, this is what normally happens here. Look at Ada popping off, just doing the most damage on that team. All right, let's see. Of course, we are running energy feed. Now, this one, let's watch this one for sure, because this time Eloise does not have a CC effect on her. No crowd control on her. That means she's going to be counterattacking on most of these rounds here. And she gets the active ability off. Andrea tops everybody off. The only one dead is Carrie. They don't really care about that because Carrie is going to come back to life. All right, here comes another counterattack, which means our whole front line is definitely dead. God, I feel like the Eloise is doing a lot. More counterattacks from the Eloise, and Eloise is gonna have an active. Oof, you're dead end of round. There's no way you live, Sword Flash. Look at the Eloise go that time. That's what I mean. If she is not CC'd, so really, I'm hoping his guild tech is like maxed out on all CC resistances and everything. He is using the avatar frame as well, which gives you more CC resistance. Overall, this team is just so awesome to see. Now, we'll go and fight Hossie and Fosse's versions just to see if they work out any differently. But right here, we didn't CC a single hero on the enemy team, which means we are going to get obliterated, I think. And again, I think Eloise is going to have the top damage right here. The only way Ada beats Eloise in damage is when Eloise is CC'd. Because at least Ada can still do damage while CC'd. Oh my god, our team is so weak right now. We're just going to die end of round to Eloise, right? Like everybody. Everybody's dead to Eloise's little gashes or whatever they're called. Yeah, they just fell over end of round. Asmodel lived just because, of course, he heals whenever an ally dies, but you see what I'm saying, right? This is a very insane combo. Eloise counters all the support heroes. Ada counters the Sword Flash Shia. It's just such a cool team. Such a cool team. Now, I mean, even though one or more of my heroes do a ton of damage, look at that even distribution of damage. That is like, that's pretty optimal, right? When you're not just relying on one hero to be doing your damage. Like us, we're pretty much relying on like only half of our lineup to deal damage. The other heroes are just not going to do any damage whatsoever. Pretty cool. Wait, was Hossie up here? No. Where's Hossie? Let's fight Hossie one time. See if his team is very similar. Getting counterattacks from that Eloise. Now, what I really wonder is how this team fights against each other. That would be a really interesting fight to see. And as you guys seen, I've won like maybe one fight this entire time or two. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sword Flash just went crazy there because Sword Flash got the kill on the Carrie. I mean, this one we're probably going to win from the looks of it. Granted that Eloise is still pumping out damage. Like a lot of damage. End of round, we just, oh my god, we actually might lose this one. The Ada and Eloise are extremely tanky heroes, and Ada is going to counter this Sword Flash very easily. Yeah, look at that. We still end up losing with how good that looked. We still take the L against the Hossie team. Or was that Fosse? That was Fosse? Maybe it was no, yeah, it was Fosse. All right, let's fight Hossie. Let's see how this one goes. And of course, everybody on all of these PvP fights, they're all V4. Every hero is V4 on every single one of these with all perfectly splendid artifacts. That one felt good. We kill the Asmodel? Probably not. There's really no way unless our Rogans go for the Asmodel. Ooh, but he got the heal because, the Carrie died. Eloise is going to do a ton of damage end of round. I feel like a couple heroes are going to die end of round damage. Not only one did, just the Queen. But she's still pumping out those counterattacks. Oof. More counterattacks. She does go down, but that Asmodel is about to wreck us. Yeah. So Ada is still alive. Ada gets the W for them. You can kind of see what I mean, but this team right here, this lineup is absolutely awesome. I love how I think everybody said Groovy was the first one to make this, so I'll give all the credit to Groovy from what I hear. I just first saw Jesus with this team and saw how difficult it was to actually beat it. So is this the best meta team right now? Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully you guys enjoy this, and let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. If you want, let me know as well. I'll try to keep up with what the current meta team is and constantly show you guys so you guys can see the end game PvP type setups and see what they're like. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.